Hello, students. This is your makeup video for Thursday, October 1st. Um, what I would like you to do is look through this 2020-21 Genetics Unit Day 4 um, slides presentation that I have for you. It is in your Google Classroom. And I would like you to take a look at Grover. So we started out doing this meiosis for Grover um, in class. And so when we were looking at the meiosis for Grover, we started out with Miss Laswell's much neater drawings than what I have. And if you remember back to your Sesame Street uh, characters genetics packet, we know that with the gene map, there are two chromosome 1s, two chromosome 2s, and two sex chromosomes for all of our Muppets. So we have color coded the chromosome 1 so we can follow them through. We've color coded the chromosome 2s differently and the sex chromosomes differently. And in going on with the gene map and actually putting in the information or the form of the gene that is present for Grover in this case, Miss Laswell has put in the recessive allele, the little e here, and the recessive allele here. So we know that Grover has flat eyes, and so we've got that there. We know that Grover has pink nose, and so we've got that there. Grover is blue with magenta, no, red lips, and Grover is bald. And we also know that Grover is a boy. So we have all of that information here within this first cell. As we go through the process of meiosis, and I'm going to go ahead and skip over here. So this is what we started out with. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit easier to see. Same thing that I just talked through. As we start going through the process of meiosis, the first thing that happens is that all of those chromosomes are going to copy themselves. This is called DNA replication. This chromosome has replicated itself, that one has replicated itself, and so on. So we get what kind of looks like a bunch of butterflies here, but they are just two chromosomes connected together at the centromere right there. So your job was to remember that these two chromosomes line up here, these two chromosomes line up here, and these two chromosomes line up down here, and then they separate. So when those chromosomes split out, we have a chromosome 1 in one cell and we have the other chromosome 1 in the other cell. We have a chromosome 2 in one cell, the other chromosome 2 in the other cell, and one sex chromosome in that first cell and the other sex chromosome in the second cell. The last thing that's going to happen is that all of these chromosomes are going to line up in the middle as well, and one full chromosome is going to go here, and the copy of that full chromosome is going to go here. One full chromosome is going to go here, and its copy is going to go over here. And then finally, one full chromosome is going to go here, and the other copy is going to go here. Same thing happens on the other side. So in this cell, the chromosomes separated out into this gamete and into this gamete. So this is one possible set of gametes. As we move through here, we can see that we have more possible sets. Here's another possible set. Here's another possible set. And finally, here's another possible set. So we've got 4 different sets of gametes with all kinds of different combinations. And so what I would like you to do is go back. I would like you to go back and revise anything that you need to revise on your way of separating out the gametes for Grover. It's a pretty decent chance that you'll find a separation that looks just like what you were trying to do. And so you can check what you were trying to do with what we have here. Now that you're back from finishing your work, let's see what might happen if we cross Grover and Abby. So we're going to end up taking an egg from Abby, and it's going to be fertilized by a sperm from Grover. And then that's going to produce a child right here. So egg from Abby, sperm from Grover would produce another child there. All right. So when we go through this, when we go through this, we will um, choose one of the uh, one of the zygotes from Abby that we went through in class a couple of weeks ago. Let me show you what those are right here. We have the gametes from Abby from an earlier day this week. We're going to pick one of those and we're going to combine that with one of the gametes from Grover. And then we're going to see what happens when we combine those. So here we have Abby and Grover. So I've drawn on my paper here, on my notebook, like you would draw in your notebook, what this cross looks like for Abby and Grover. This is off of the last page of your Sesame Street genetics packet, but you can't write actually on that packet um, because it's online and so it's not available to you to write on. It's a just like a picture in Google Classroom, so it doesn't have places for you to write. So when we make this match here, so we've got the egg plus the sperm, and so this is the fertilized egg. It's called a zygote. So we have this fertilized egg here. It's a zygote. So this is our new Muppet. And so the Muppet's genotype, this baby will be homozygous recessive. Homozygous recessive. This is for eye type. This is for lip color. I think this is for fur color. Oh, sorry. This is for nose color. This is for fur color. This is for lip color, body color. And then we have an X chromosome with a lowercase h and a Y chromosome. So when we look through this, we can see that our Muppet has flat eyes and an orange nose, is blue, has magenta lips, and is bald, and is a boy. Okay, so we have all of this information from looking at this cross. This is what we're going to start with, or this is what we're going to end with today, and then we'll start with something relatively similar tomorrow in class. So in your Friday class, we're going to start the process of making your own Muppet. All right, have a lovely day, and we'll see you on Friday.